Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Reserved Investments. And full disclosure, this video is going to probably trigger some of you. And I want to be very clear. I am not attacking anybody in this video. We're all at different levels. We're all trying to learn and gain knowledge in the overall antiques and collectibles trade. I do this channel to teach you guys the fundamentals that make up the overall antiques and collectibles trade, both over the short term and over the long term. And a lot of you really enjoy the content that I produce. I do, however, have my fair share of critics out there. And in this particular video, I'm going to show you why I do this particular YouTube channel, why I offer consulting services, why I try to help the people that really don't want my help, but really need my help, especially when all they need to do is watch all of these videos with an open mind. They don't have to pay me a dime. You are under no obligation, if you watch this particular YouTube channel, to join my Patreon, to utilize my consulting services. You all get the same content free of charge. It just takes your time to watch these videos and learn the fundamentals that I put forth in them. So here we go. With that being said, again, I'm not trying to attack anybody. On Saturday, September 23rd, Heritage Auctions had the start of their trading card games Platinum Session and Signature Auction. And of course, this is devoted to collectible card games like Yu-Gi-Oh!, Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, and the like. And in this particular auction, literally towards the beginning of the auction, lot number 36033. You can look this up if you want. This particular lot was for a Pokemon First Edition Holo Dark Charizard card from the coveted Team Rocket set that was graded by CGC in Gem Mint 10 condition. Now, I don't care how you feel about CGC grading. It is irrelevant in this particular example, as you're going to see. The final bid price for this particular card was $4,250 with the buyer's premium. Now, there's a reason why I put out videos devoted to you guys helping you create bidding strategies. There's a reason why I put out videos explaining to you why collectible markets are inefficient when compared to traditional asset classes like stocks, bonds, mutual funds, ETFs, and the like. This particular card that sold for $4,250 is not rare at all. If you don't believe me, you can look up PSA 10s of this particular card. You can look up CGC Gem Mint 10s of this particular card, and you're going to be able to see the population reports. There are literally, I think, all in all, 400 to 500 of these that we know of that are graded out there in some type of CGC PSA 10 condition. And if I recall correctly, I am not even including what was graded by BGS, because we all know BGS loves, if they have a high grade card, they grade it 9.5 quad. They usually do not give out the coveted 10 grade. With CGC, with PSA does not use subgrades. CGC does not use subgrades for cards graded either Gem Mint 10 or Pristine 10. Now, this is what's interesting about this. All this particular individual had to do was, instead of getting involved in the bidding frenzy that caused this card to get bidded up to $4,250, all he had to do was go to eBay and search current items that are listed for a first edition Holo Dark Charizard card in Gem Mint 10 condition. And he would have found literally no less than 3 to 4 copies readily available on eBay with a buy it now price significantly less than the $4,250 that he willingly paid. In certain instances, I can just show you, there is one of these cards, same exact card, listed on eBay for $2,750 and or best offer. That means literally, all he had to do was go over to eBay, click the buy it now on this particular card, and he could have got this card for $2,750 plus $5.55 shipping with an authenticity guarantee to boot. It is the same exact card. Some of you do not know what you are doing in these markets. Now, let's take this a step further, guys. Why is this important? Because when we take a step back, this particular individual not only doesn't most likely realize that he overpaid for this card, I'm also now getting emails from people telling me, hey, guess what, Sean? On Heritage, a Dark Charizard first edition Holofoil card from the coveted Team Rocket set in CGC Gem Mint condition 10 sold for $4,250. So that means that my card is worth $4,250. I am sorry. I have to say it. Please forgive me. I'm sorry, Timmie. That is not how these markets work. That is not how these markets were ever intended to work. If you don't believe me, we literally have these particular items listed on eBay for significantly less, and they are not selling at present time. Now, maybe when this video goes live, someone will get the idea, hey, oh my gosh, a Dark Charizard Holo first edition in CGC 10 sold for $4,250 on Heritage. I see one sitting on eBay right now for $2,750. It's a steal. It is not a steal. This is market arbitrage. Just because you have one of these particular cards does not mean that your card now is worth $4,250. Again, even if you would take that card and you would consign it directly to Heritage, and let's say 2 months goes by, maybe 3 months, and they put it in an upcoming auction, it does not mean you're going to get $4,250 for the item in question. You could potentially get more. You will most likely get less. Let's be realistic. So that is why I do these videos. That is why I try to show you guys bidding strategies. That's why I tell you to avoid the hype of these markets. Again, I'm not trying to offend anybody, but just know, I am sorry. Your first edition Holofoil Dark Charizard Gem Mint 10 card, graded by PSA, graded by CGC, it is not rare by any means. This is insane, and this particular individual who bought this particular card needs to understand how these markets work, because it just literally costed him almost, what, $1,200? Let's be realistic. If he could have went on eBay and just clicked the buy it now for $2,750, and by the way, there is a best offer on this. He probably could have got it for even less. He paid what? $4,250? That's a significant difference in price, guys. Let's be honest. This is why you must take the time to understand these core concepts. This is why you have to take a step back and not get so emotionally attached to these items. Let's be realistic. This card will never, ever be considered rare, regardless of what the Pokemon collectors say, the Pokemon investors. Yes, it's true. A first edition Holo Dark Charizard is an important card in Pokemon's history, especially if you're a Charizard lover like me, but it is by no means rare. This particular individual could have took a wait-and-see attitude and literally would have been able to find one of these cards months, years, decades down the line. He did not need to overpay for this particular item. Please learn from this. Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I will put more details about this auction in the video description. I can't post a direct link to it because you have to have a Heritage account to view their past sales history. If you do have a Heritage account though, I will gladly put all the details in the video description where you can look this up if you want to verify my findings. And then you can take that information, you can go on eBay, and you can see for yourself that there are literally 4 others of these listed that were graded by CGC in Gem Mint 10 condition, and they all are literally listed for a lot less than what this sold for. Please learn from this, guys. You know, I do a lot of these videos from the bottom of my heart because I truly want to help a lot of you individuals. Even those of you, the Timmies, Kimmies, and Poindexters that come in the comment section and try to troll me or send me emails because you really don't know how these markets work and you don't want to listen to what I'm telling you. I assure you, I have your best interests in my mind and in my heart. Thank you for watching. Have an excellent night. I wish you all well. Please do not be like this particular individual. Thank you.